Hola now, sci-fi mamacita.
I say, what's up, party people? Welcome to FriYAY and the Galactic and party. And hey, what's up, party people? All across the other platforms. Uh-oh, forgot to start something. Sorry, Instagram. I always forget to start them. Bad April. All right, let's go through the chat. Say hello to everybody. Hello, Blair Noonan. How are you? And Kirk, welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you guys are doing great today. Hello, John the Beagle Dad. How are you? Yes, TGIFTG. How are you? You know what? I need to clip that off of Katy Perry, I think. So I think that'd be awesome. Anyways, because I've already got the other Friday song going there, you know. All right, guys, we've got to jump into it because we've got, look at this. Pages and pages. Pop culture news. So here we go. It's news of the day. The Family Guy Christmas special will come out November 28th. And of course, we will watch it right here on Sci-Fi Mombie because it's awesome. And I love Family Guy. Hawkeye 2 is currently in the works with Disney MCU and Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner's got some other issues going on too. Have you guys heard about this? Okay, so he has filed a cease and desist order against, let me see if I can find my note. Where to go? Against Yi Shou, who was the director of a documentary that he was in. She is alleging that they had a hot romance and he's been denying it, of course, and she will not stop harassing him, stalking him, and now this other guy that I was watching, hello, King Demas, how are you? Hope you're doing great. The director, Yi Shou, says that they did have an affair. He said they would have a relationship after the documentary was done and that he has been avoiding her. Well, if it's over, leave it alone. So this one dude on Instagram was like, why is it that when the women always come out with the allegation, we always go directly to the guy? And I'm like, they both got their story out equally. What's the deal? I'm okay. Sorry about not being. Oh, yeah, man, I know. I saw that and I was like, damn it. We have such a good time on your lives. People, you know what? These retrumple cants need to grow up. So hello, Letitia Reed. How are you? Hope you're doing great today. So don't worry about it, man. Hopefully we'll get you back up and running. It's just so dumb. Just so dumb. How can you not be a political channel and actually hear both sides of it and get banned? I mean, these people are just so childish. So, well, that's the thing about Jeremy Renner right now. So Ariana Grande, have you guys heard about this? So they were in Singapore yesterday promoting Wicked for Good. And a fan jumped the barriers and attacked her. Like, almost totally took her out. Cynthia Erivo, I wish I had the footage to show you. Cynthia Erivo is like pulling this guy with the bodyguards off of Ariana. I mean, it was terrible. So she's okay. She's a little stunned. Hello, Herta Queen. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. So to send positive thoughts Ariana's way, Ariana will not only be starring in Wicked for Good, she has been named to the cast of American Horror Story B, which debuts next Halloween 2026. So watch out for that. What did I do with my note? Kind of going through so I don't double talk stuff. It was a very impressive list of American Horror Story, and I wrote them all down. Where did it go? There it is. Jessica Lange, Angela Bassett, Sarah Paulson, Evan Peters, Ariana Grande, Kathy Bates, Emma Roberts, I never say her name right, Gabrini Sidby, sorry if I botched your name, Billy Lord, and Leslie Grossman. So impressive. Hi, Freak Troll. How are you? It's good to see you, my friend. So check that out. That will be on FX and the next day on Hulu. Hello, UN Funk. I'm just going to call you that. I'm just calling you UN. Hi, welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Please smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream. Let's get some more friends to come join us for this interesting news that we're looking at. Nuka-Cola is releasing a new flavor for the season 2 of Fallout. By the way, the Fallout trailer for season 2 is effing fantastic. If you have not seen it, go watch it on YouTube. But the new cola name is called Sunset Sarsaparilla. So check that out. I'm sure it'll be coming out soon. The new Fallout season. Oh my God, Becky. Shit. I had that written down and I don't know what to do with it, but it's coming. It's coming. So. Chris Hemsworth will become Rune King Thor in Doomsday. So watch for that. Now, if you guys haven't heard, Chris Hemsworth's kind of been taking time off because he's got some kind of disorder that, you know, he has trouble with some balance and such. So that's kind of great that he is showing up back in the MCU. Sadie Sink is becoming Spider-Man's new girlfriend in Brand New Day. So watch for that. Morgan Freeman is suing a company over the illegal AI usage of his voice. So he is not happy about it. I do not blame him. And I would go after them too. For all you Lord of the Rings fans, Ian McKellen has signed back on to return as Gandalf in the new Lord of the Rings movie. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Chadwick Boseman is getting his posthumous star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame soon, so watch for that ceremony. Got a little bit of sad news. The creator of Nintendo, Kazuki Motoyama, passed away on the 11th. So send some love and good vibes towards his family and, of course, all the fans around the world of Nintendo. We lost our leader. Hugh Jackman says that the joke from Deadpool is right. He will be signed to the MCU till he's 90. He told a crowd the other day as he was promoting his new movie about being an impersonator of Neil Diamond. So that was pretty funny. Doctor Strange's next movie, Time Runs Out, is in the works over at MCU and Disney. It goes into production after they finish Secret Wars. So, told you there was a lot of news. Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill will be returning in a Doctor Who project. No word yet on if Matt Smith will be a part of that one. The George Lucas Museum of Narrative Arts will be opening on September 22nd, 2026. So watch for that grand opening. I would like to go out there and look at that. It's going to be on the Skywalker Ranch. It looks really good. Hello, Mom Z42, Donna Bishop, and Aaron Freeman. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you guys are doing great today. Where's all of our other people over here on our other platforms? Where are you all? Nobody's around today? I bet John's busy answering phone calls, so. But no worries. James Gunn and DC Studios are in talk with HBO Warner Brothers for a V for Vendetta series. No word yet on a release date. Star Wars: A New Hope will be returning to theaters only in IMAX in 2027 for the 50th anniversary. So watch for that at all your favorite IMAXs. Hello, Cynthia. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Hello, Ruben. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Scrubs reboot. Reboots. You all don't know how I feel about reboots by now. I'm sorry. I hate them. Why can't it just be a continuation? It's set to air on CBS. It has a release date of February 25th, 2026. Spider-Man 4 will not get an IMAX release this time due to Christopher Nolan's Odyssey because they're being released on the same day. So, nope, sorry, I don't do co-host. Sorry about that. So watch for that. No Spidey Man in IMAX for the next release. Avengers Secret Wars now has another release date of December 17th, 2027. It was originally supposed to release in 4 days. So, hello, Crown Vegas. How are you? By the way, I love your town. I love Vegas. I had never been there before, and I had a great time this summer. So, and of course, my best friend, Sabrina, lives there too, so that helps. Malcolm in the Middle. New posters are out across Instagram. Go look at that. It is going to be released to Disney Plus beginning spring 2026. Netflix. I'm rolling my eyes over this one. See the eye roll. See the eye roll. They are making a US version of The Crown, and it's to be on the Kennedys. They consider the Kennedys. We don't have kings in America. We don't have queens in America. Well, unless you're talking about drag queens, which are awesome, by the way. Y'all are fantastic. But no release date yet on that, but the Kennedys, really? Okay. Avengers Doomsday will mark the final acting role for Sir Patrick Stewart in the MCU. He will be hanging up Professor X. We thought he already did that once, but then he showed back up again in Doctor Strange. So watch for that. And by the way, if you guys haven't figured it out yet, Doomsday is huge multiverse. Yay. For those of you who are fans of The Emperor's New Groove, it is coming out on 4K disc December 9th, 2025. Oh, shit. I forgot to upload that picture. All the cast for the new Beatles biopic have been chosen. Go out to Instagram. They got a really nice poster of it. I meant to download that and bring it up for you guys. James Gunn is confirming that the Batman Arkham Asylum is permanently canceled. So don't look for that coming from the DCU. Avengers Doomsday trailer will December 19th. So we will watch that here on the Galactic Café when it drops. So Chris Evans says that the 2012 Captain America will become Captain Hydra in the new Doomsday movie. What? Really? I mean, I know it's in the comics, but you know what I mean. Hello, Johnny and Vague. Oh, crap. I am connected. Quit that. Hello, Johnny, Ken, John Farrell, and James. I'm not saying that name. I'm just going to call you Law. Pablito. I hope that's how you say it. Hello. Welcome to Galactic Café. Smash those hearts. Smash that like button. Share out the stream. Only Murders in the Building got renewed for season 6. All right. You're going to hear it from me because Disney, I hate you. Announce the Orville. God, stop. Look. The Orville has remained in the top 10, top 15 since 2022. See, I'm pointing for. Okay. Fucking announce the Orville already. Seth, quit being so damn busy. Damn it, McFarlane. No, just kidding. I'm joking. All right. A new graphic novel about the Knights of Ren is coming per Star Wars. There is no release date yet, so we're finally going to get a little bit more. I will keep ranting about my favorite show, The Orville. It's better than Star Trek. Yes, I said it. You heard me. It's better than New Trek. 10 times better than New Trek. Okay. James Marsden confirms that Cyclops and the Summers family will have a huge role in Avengers Doomsday. Hello, Pedro. How are you? And Magma, the Phoenix. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Sandra Todd, James. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. Appreciate you all. I know lots of pop culture news. Hi, Pedro. Welcome. Hey, Carmen. What's up? Here's my cousin. So, HBO. This is how dumb this is. Okay, guys. HBO is making a series off of Jimmy Olsen's investigating gorilla, Grotto, from DC Studios. No release date yet. Don't forget to smash those hearts over there on TikTok, please. Please and thank you. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey has a release date of July 17th, 2026. That is the same weekend as Spidey. So watch for that. According to industry analysts, and this is out of Deadline, Hollywood has suffered the worst box office revenue in October in 27 years. $425 million was all that was raked in the month of October. That is shit. That tells you something. People do not want to go to the movies anymore. That was like, okay, so I'm a Gen Xer. Okay. I was born in 78, at the end of 78. That was like the biggest thing of my generation was, hey, let's go to a movie. Let's go to a movie. And oh, dude, I'm like 1,400 miles away from the Francis Scott Key Bridge. That's on the East Coast, correct? I'm like way, way far away from it. So, but I mean, just that's insane to have that loss of revenue. It's insane. Hollywood, get your shit together. Hello, user 590. Welcome. Disney has officially submitted Lewis Pullman for Best Supporting Actor for the Oscars 2026 for his role in Thunderbolts. By the way, if you haven't watched Thunderbolts, you're missing out on a fantastic movie. It is really good. And there's supposed to be a sequel movie coming up behind it called Dark Avengers. I just found that out. So it's really good. Yeah, it's on Disney Plus right now. So okay, Star Wars fans are pissed off at Disney, according to Collider, because the Hunt for Ben Solo movie is not being made. So Disney bought this script from a guy, and in the script is called The Hunt for Ben Solo. And I mean, this is how far they're going. They are going around Hollywood and Burbank and New York, putting up posters with Adam Driver's face on them as Ben Solo, trying to get Disney to make this movie. Yeah, that's in Maryland, right? Well, yeah, it got hit and it collapsed and it killed so many people, and I just hope they dedicate it to all the people that lost their lives. I want it made. I want it made. Adam Driver wants it made. So I think that's great. For all of you James Bond fans, Cillian Murphy is now in the front running per MGM and Amazon to be 007. Well, you know, John, as my dad says, you can wish in one hand and shit in the other. And I'm just going to keep plugging along with my campaign to get the Orville made. Damn it. So all of you James Bond fans, it looks like Cillian Murphy and Henry Cavill are the front runners right now for the role. Hello, Yarn Art, Hot Squatch. I'm just going to call you Rebot. A Heart, Angela 69, and Patsy. Welcome to Galactic Café. Please smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream. All right, guys. I don't know how far Disney's going to keep going with this in the MCU, but it's just so damn stupid. Black Panther 3, Shadow of Wakanda will go into production next summer, June 2026. All right. Okay. You guys want to hear some interesting news about the WB buyout drama, acquisition drama? I didn't have a rant today. I'm just going through, since it's free for all FriYAY, I'm just going through pop culture news that I missed out on. I found it all today. Okay, so here's the new drama. You ready? They have rejected Paramount's offer 3 times. 3 times. So now Netflix has been in the running to buy up Warner Brothers. Guess who just threw their hat in the ring? Guess who just threw their hat in the ring? Take a wild fucking guess. Anyone in the chat? I'm waiting. Universal. Universal has pitched a huge offer. No, not Disney. I know that would be the next logical one, don't you think? Right? No, Universal. Universal has pitched an offer. Of course, it's undisclosed for Warner Brothers. We'll see. Stellian Skarsgård said he doesn't like making television shows, but when he read the script for Andor, he said, hell yeah, I'll do this. He was really good in it too. So I love Andor. Andor's really good. Both seasons were fantastic. Congratulations to Aaron Judge for winning MVP 3 times. Who's Aaron Judge? Oh, baseball player. MVP, really? For the Yankees? Cool. 2 of our Cardinals players got awards. I forgot who it was, but hello, Fern and 22 softball dad, John Lowry. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you guys are doing great today on this free-for-all FriYAY. Just going through some pop culture news. So light me up with 5 roses today. That would be so great. Hello, Julie Almeida. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Or smash those hearts. They're free. Follow SCI-FI Mombie over there on TikTok. As well as Otani for winning this one. And oh, yeah. He's awesome. He's been through hell. Okay. Here's a great question today in Free for All FriYAY. Should Guillermo del Toro adapt a new version of Phantom of the Opera? Let me know in the chat what you think about that. Kudos. Yes, kudos to both players. That's fantastic. Star Wars released the budgetary numbers on how much profit they have made in almost 50 years. Guess how much? Did you catch it? No, I did not. No, I got sidetracked last night. It was crazy. Last night was Orville Thursday, and then we got to talking. So guess how much profit? Hey, yo, mama, what's up? How are you? Hope you're doing great today. $1.027 billion is the profit. That doesn't tell us what they've grossed. And just think, the 50th anniversary is coming up. It's going to keep growing. So, David Ellison says Paramount will focus more on theatrical movie releases instead of releasing them straight to Paramount Plus. Ellison and his father are the new owners of Paramount Skydance and TikTok, along with Rupert Murdoch. Yay. At least our data over on TikTok is no longer in the hands of the Chinese. Is that all I got? All right. Well, there's all your pop culture news for the day. So what do y'all think about that? Oh, almost wiped out. Figures. Let me know what you think in the chat. Hey, you guys got anything you want to talk about over there on TikTok today? How about over here on all the other platforms? What are y'all doing? Where are you, Connie? Did you fall asleep again? Connie fell asleep last night. That's okay. Understandable. She's been very busy lately, so. Oh, there she is. Hello, Miss Connie Cleary. How are you? Hope you're doing good. All right, let's check out some good news today in Free for All FriYAY. I get most of my good news from goodnewsnetwork.org. Share my screen. I'm going to go find the Fallout trailer here in a few minutes. We'll look at that together. Yes, good afternoon to you too, my friend. All right. Juvenile says, all wish to possess knowledge, but few, comparatively speaking, are willing to pay the price. Oh my God. I have been saying this for weeks now. What's my favorite? Okay, if you guys are new to SCI-FI Mombie, you probably don't hear me say this, but I am a huge fan of A League of Their Own. I'm a huge baseball fan. And I love it when Jimmy Dugan looks at the blonde lady and he says, use that lump 3 feet above your ass. And I've adapted it. My kids, oh my God, my kids hate it when I say it to them. But I think that is what's going on with our society. We have lost interest in absolutely knowing the right kind of knowledge. We just go with what somebody just spews at us instead of looking it up. That's where disinformation comes from. And we got a good taste of it last night, actually on the Orville. So, I mean, This is a great quote today. This is a great quote today. All right. Holland will return a looted 3,500-year-old, here I go yawning, stone bust following lavish Egyptian museum opening. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Holland. That's awesome. Having identified a 3,500-year-old bust of a pharaoh among the nation's antiquity dealers, the Netherlands are turning it over to the Egyptian authorities in a good faith gesture. It's believed to have been stolen during the Arab Spring of 2011 and 12, when intense protests brought the end of Hosni Mubarak's presidency and the start of several years of turmoil in the land of the Nile, or as some people call it, land of denial. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't persecute me. Just being funny. Okay. Its return coincides with the opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum, the largest archaeological museum in the world, focused on a single civilization spanning 120 acres and housing some 100,000 artifacts. We talked about this Wednesday. I have pictures of it out there. And I'm working on clips from all the shows this week. So watch for that one. It's a very impressive museum for Egyptian culture. It's beautiful. So go out and check it. The bust, believed because of the craftsmanship to date to around 1450 BCE, depicts the pharaoh Thutmose III, a contender for consideration as the most powerful ruler in all of Egypt's history, son of the not too inglorious Thutmose II, whose tomb was discovered in May of this year by archaeologists. Thutmose III expanded the new kingdom's territory and influence to their zenith. Oh my God. I got enough sleep last night, really. Measuring 7.5 inches tall, the artifact is made from rock granodiorite, according to the New York Times. It was found via an anonymous tip at TEFAF, a fair for visual arts, antiques, and design in the city of Maastricht in 2022. The seller, who was trying to offload the bust, willingly relinquished it after being informed of its provenance. The Netherlands Information and Heritage Inspector stated that the Dutch Prime Minister, Schaaf, gave first notice of the seizure during a conversation with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi on November 2nd, and the agency said it would be returned to Egypt by the end of the year. Seeking for a generation to build a showroom for the cream of the archaeological crop, the Egyptian government hopes that the Grand Egyptian Museum, where this bust may come to be housed, fully demonstrates the state's commitment to protecting its heritage for all time. I love stories about protecting your culture, because we are all connected in some way to everybody's culture around the globe. It's just good for all of us. So, FarmLink, a free pop-up apple orchard in the Big Apple, invites you for free fruit and hot cider. FarmLink. That's cool. A pair of local organizations are inviting New Yorkers to skip upstate for Midtown for a pop-up apple orchard in the Big Apple. Along with being fun and festive, free of apple trees and God, I cannot talk today. Full of free apples and hot cider. I'll spit it out eventually. Hello, Gary, Paula, Spike, Hart, Celia, John, and John Baker, and Fig. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you guys are doing great today over on TikTok. Free event highlights how just a little extra attention in moving around surplus food can help families in need all across the country. That's great. The collaboration between the nonprofit FarmLink Project and high fashion discounter 260 Sample Sale will be giving away 20,000 pounds of farm fresh, locally grown New York apples, enough for roughly 4,000 families to spotlight how collective action can help mitigate food insecurity. Starting at 11 a.m. on Tuesday, November 25th at 261 Fifth Avenue. Did you hear that, New Yorkers? New York Cityers? 25th, 11 a.m. Eastern, 261 Fifth Avenue. Go get some free apples. The one-day only event invites New Yorkers to stop by 260 sample sale to pick up free apples, enjoy warm cider, and learn about how FarmLink reroutes surplus produce from farms to families in need nationwide. We need this so bad right now. With what's going on with immigrants and our produce, FarmLink is so needed right now. There's no reason to have any food rotting in the field that we as Americans cannot eat. So every day, tons of fresh, healthy food goes to waste while families go hungry, said Eliza Blanc, CEO of the FarmLink project. With the government shutdown disrupting food assistance, FarmLink is stepping up to close the gap, showing how simple it can be to turn surplus into sustenance. Oh, look at the puppies. Look at that, John. That's cute. Oh, that's craftsmanship right there. There's like quilts over here with doggies. It's cute. In addition to the 20,000 pounds of fresh apples available on site, FarmLink is donating an additional 15,000 pounds of apples to partner food banks all over New York City, including Harlem, Brooklyn, and the Bronx. Sourced locally from farms upstate by the New York Apple Association, all apples are free. New Yorkers, go get apples. November 25th, 11 a.m. Eastern, 261 Fifth Avenue. Got it? Cool. Donations are welcome to further FarmLink's nationwide food rescue efforts. Carhartt will be on site as well with exclusive Carhartt Times FarmLink hats and t-shirts available for purchase, with proceeds supporting FarmLink's mission to close the gap between surplus and scarcity. That's great. Awesome. Proud of y'all. Building on the success of FarmLink's recent activation with Happier Grocery, in which the nonprofit distributed 2,000 pounds of fresh produce to New Yorkers in just 2.5 hours, this free pop-up also brings FarmLink closer to its goal to deliver 10 million pounds of food by Thanksgiving. Hello, Petra and Crazy Zoo 1976. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you guys are doing great today. So go check it out. New Yorkers, go get apples. All right, let's see what other good news there is today. Oh, God. 87 years ago today, the Lionsgate Bridge opened in Vancouver, Canada, crossing the Burrard Inlet. The total length of the bridge, including the North Viaduct, is 5,981 feet, or 1,823 meters, with the length of the main span alone exceeding 1,500 feet. It forms part of Highway 1A and 99, and the total traffic averages 60,000 cars a day. The name Lionsgate is taken from the pair of cast concrete lions at the entrance of the bridge, and the name was taken by Lionsgate's film of Hollywood, 1938. Nice. Alfred James Toll? How do you say that? Like that? Oh, wow. Taylor, an engineer with an interest in creating a bridge from the first Narrows to the North Shore, managed to convince the Guinness family of Dublin, Ireland, to invest in the project. Yes, the liquor company. The bridge was designed by the Montreal firm Montserrat and Pratley, which was later responsible for the Angus L. MacDonald Bridge in Halifax, Nova Scotia, using a similar design. With a plebiscite vote agreeing on the project, it was completed in just 5 years under the shadow of the Great Depression. Like true gentlemen, the Guinness family sold the bridge in 1955. Sold it. to the province of British Columbia for $5,873,837. The total cost of the original construction, not a penny more in appreciation. Nice. More good news on this day. Treasure Island by Scottish author Robert Louis Stevenson was first published. The pirate story, which was the first to talk about treasure maps marked with X, marks the spot, and one-legged seamen bearing parrots on their shoulders, from which over 50 films and TV versions have been produced and dozens of major adaptations for the stage. That was published in 1883. Albert Einstein presented his quantum theory of light in 1908. The British Broadcasting Company began radio broadcasts on this date in 1922. President Roosevelt declared the Philippines a free territory, 1935. Hello, Hardly There and Crazy Zoo. Hope you guys are doing great today. Detroit Red Wings hockey player Gordie Howe set a new NHL record with his 627th career goal, 1964. The first public trains used the Chanel Tunnel to transport passengers under the English Channel, 1994. Happy 73rd birthday to Johnny and Antonopoulos, or Johnny A., the virtuoso guitar player from Massachusetts who makes the guitar look like the easiest instrument in the world to play. Didn't take off until after he began his solo career around the turn of the century, releasing his acclaimed debut album Sometime Tuesday Morning in 1999 and being signed to fellow virtuoso Steve Vai's record label in 2001. Okay, I've never heard of him. That's terrible. I don't know him. 104 years ago today, Frederick Banting and Charles Best delivered the first paper on the results of their research at the University of Toronto, the discovery of a life-saving treatment for diabetes. 1 year earlier, Banting got an idea after reading an article about diabetes and jotted it down. That week, Banting met J.J.R. McLeod, who later arranged for Banting to use the physiological labs at the university to try out his idea. It took around 7 months for Banting and Best to make their discovery, which they published as the internal secretion of the pancreas in the Journal of Laboratory and Clinical Medicine. 6 months later, an extract was developed, which successfully alleviated the symptoms of diabetes in human beings, and Best was put in charge of the production of what would be named insulin for all of Canada. In 1923, insulin had become widely available in mass production, with royalties from licensing agreements going to the university, and Banting and McLeod were awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine. Being a graduate student, Best was not included, but Banting recognized his contribution and shared the award money with him. 1921. So there you go, guys. There is the origin of insulin for the world. It was done in Canada. I had somebody argue with me the other day. It was done in the United States. No, that's not true. It was Canada. It was Canada. They are not our 51st state, and they will never be our 51st state. I don't want to hear it. All right, moving on. 174 years ago today, Herman Melville's novel Moby Dick was published. With one of the most favorite opening lines in literature, "They call me Ishmael." A sailor tells the story of the obsessive quest of Captain Ahab for revenge on a white whale that bit off the whaler's leg at the knee. The novel was a commercial failure and out of print at the time of the author's death 40 years later, but during the 20th century, it earned a reputation as a great American novel. The book draws on Melville's experience at sea, on whaling literature, and on literature inspirations such as Shakespeare and the Bible to offer a realistic description of life aboard a ship with a culturally diverse crew. 1851. For me, it was required literature in my junior year of high school in English 3 honors. It's a good book. My favorite My favorite adaptation of it is Futurama. They forgot to mention FriYAY. So go watch that episode of Futurama. You'll love it. On this day in 1982, Lech Walesa, the leader of Poland's outlawed solidarity movement, was released after 11 months of persecution and internment near the Soviet border. 2 years earlier, the electrician had won a sweeping victory with communist rulers for the right to organize independent unions that could strike. He continued his activism, which culminated in semi-free parliamentary elections in 1989 and a solidarity-led government, with a reluctant Walesa becoming Poland's first popularly elected president the following year, the first non-communist president in nearly half a century. Also in here we go, take two. Also, 136 years ago today, pioneering female journalist Nellie Bly began her record-breaking attempt to travel around the world in 80 days. Hello, Catherine. Welcome to Galactic Café. And Mike, hardly there. Welcome, welcome. She succeeded and only did it in 72 days. She wanted to prove that Jules Verne's fictional journey around the world in 80 days could be achieved, and traveled 24,899 miles, mostly alone, using steamships and trains, wearing only the dress on her back and a sturdy overcoat, and carrying a small travel bag with toiletries and undies. While circumnavigating the globe for her newspaper, New York World, she was able to send short progressive reports via submarine cable networks and the electric telegraph. Longer dispatches had to travel by regular post and thus were delayed by several weeks. During her historic trip, she met Jules Verne in France, visited a leper colony in China, and in Singapore, bought a monkey. Hello, Tammy, Cardi 10, and Dory. Welcome to Galactic Cafe. Hope you guys are doing great today. Bly, whose real name was Elizabeth Jane Cochrane. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Zephyrin Cochrane is the fictional inventor of the warp drive for Star Trek. So that's kind of fascinating that she hid her name. But it's just an interesting coincidence. First became renowned for her undercover investigation on insane asylum conditions, during which she pretended to be mad. Her exposure led to a grand jury investigation and $850,000 in increased funds to care for the insane. Bly's career began when she was just 16 after a misogynistic column, What Girls Are Good For, I've read that column, ran in the Pittsburgh Dispatch and prompted her to write a fiery anonymous rebuttal to the editor. He was so impressed with her passion that he ran an advertisement asking the author to identify herself. When Miss Cochrane introduced herself to the editor, George Madden, he offered her the opportunity to write a piece for the newspaper. Nellie wrote books about her experience, and there are stories for children about her trip. 1889. All right, last but certainly not least, 185 years ago today, Claude Monet, one of the founding painters of French Impressionism, was born in Paris. He became the driving force of the movement with his broken dashes of color and rapid brushstrokes. The term Impressionism, derived from the title of his painting Impression, Sunrise, which was displayed in a pivotal 1874 exhibit, the first to be organized by the artist of this pioneering new school. Monet painted the same natural landscapes repeatedly at different times of the day to reveal the transformations of light and color throughout the day and passing seasons, and became beloved for his later depictions of lily ponds outside his Giverny countryside home, which he occupied for 20 years. I love that picture. I love that painting. It's so beautiful. His father had wanted the boy to go into the family grocery business, and his mother was a singer and supported her son's desire for a career in art. Monet died at the age of 86 and was buried in the Giverny Church Cemetery. At his funeral, his longtime friend Jorge's, oh my God, I'm not even going to botch that last name. Removed the black cloth draped over his coffin, stating no black for Monet, and replaced it with flowered fabric. Awesome. All right, well, there's your good news of the day. So what are we talking about? It's free for all FriYAY. Hello, U.S. Johnny Americas, Monty Riot. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you guys are doing great today. So what do y'all think? Hello, Quadrant. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. What do y'all think about this fight for Warner Brothers? I think it's stupid. Hello, Nerdy Coffeeholic. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Hello, user 113 and Anita. Welcome, welcome. I would like to see it in Universal's hands. Hey, live long and prosper, my friend. Live long and prosper. I don't want to see Paramount with it, which Paramount's offer's been rejected 3 times now. Hello, B. Blave on the move and Anthony Myers. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Oh, thank you, Nerdy Holic, Coffeeholic. Thank you, thank you. Awesome sauce. Going back up here. I don't want to see Disney have it. Yeah, no ice. Please. I don't want to see Disney have it. Okay, I'm back, but not sure how long. Oh, that's fine. No worries. John the Beagle Dad over here on YouTube. Okay. Love that saying. There's no crying in baseball. Tonight, I am thinking Demolition Man, Tombstone, and The Warriors. Hey, 3 great choices to watch tonight. Disney just lost Doctor Who. I definitely don't want them to acquire Trek. I know, right? Well, they're not going to because Skydance owns Paramount now. So, and Star Trek was supposed to become its own studio. At least that's what Kurtzman and Eugene Roddenberry wanted. But we'll see. I mean, since the Kelvin universe is officially ding dong, it's really dead. Oh, we'll see where it goes. But I'm kind of trying to be optimistic for Starfleet Academy. I love Holly Hunter and I love Robert Picardo. But some people were saying that it's more geared towards millennials and Gen Alpha. I don't care. Star Trek is okay for me. Connie says she's good. We missed you last night. They barely landed and recovered. Oh, really? Did they? Okay. Yeah. Why do I want to move to Colorado? If I move anywhere, it's going to be California. California is the place you got to be. Okay, cool. Panic at the Disco? Why are you panicking? No panicking. Yeah, whatever. So, yeah, I know. Disney. I'm not moving to San Diego. If I move anywhere, it's Malibu. I'm kidding. I do love the vibe of LA, though. Actually, the closest blue state to me is Illinois, so I don't know. There's a Springfield in Illinois. Nerdy Coffeeholic says, I am hoping Academy does well. Hopefully it will usher in a new wave like Legacy. Yeah, I would like to see where this Legacy part goes. You know, my thing, hey, Kimberly Ann, what's up? There are 2. I drove by somebody's house. Okay. I'm being an ass because he's hello nurse. Okay. What I wouldn't mind seeing, Nerdy Coffeeholic, is why don't we do like we did with Next Generation? Why don't we hop like 100 years or a couple hundred years into the future and like do from when Dysonium went poof backwards? You know what I'm saying? See why Earth became the way it was, and you know, something along those lines. Nah, I don't want to go Hawaii. Nah, I don't want to go to Seattle. I want to go to California. If my aunt had her way, I'd be in Arizona, but I'm heeding the words of Mr. McFarlane over Arizona, but my aunt lives there, so I love my aunt. Hello, Anthony Myers. How are you? We do want them to go back to Good Trek, but I'm just throwing out plot lines. You know me? No. Hell no. Southern California. It doesn't matter where you live because you're probably going to be struck by an earth. Never mind. Okay. And the way that the Pacific Ocean is warming up, you're probably going to be struck by a tropical storm. And, so that was fun, though. Getting to dip my toe in the Pacific. That was so much fun. Nope. The Good Trek is 1968. Yeah, that's true. Hi, Bob. Welcome to Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. Oh, thank you guys so much for all the hearts and the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Why will you be dead anyways? That's not nice. You mean unalived? You got to be careful what you say, John. Why would that happen? God, you men, I swear to God. Can y'all live for today instead of worrying about, Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, or Yellowstone. Right? Yeah, that would really affect Missouri with the way that the winds. Yeah. So, but anyways. Yeah, here's my thing, nerdy coffeeholic. I give everything a try. And I raised my kids like this. Try it once, don't like it, don't do it again. Every show is different. Have you listened to Khan? Star Trek Khan. Oh my God. So good. So good. And we have a new character. Khan's daughter. So totally. I know, right? So yes, go listen. Oh, so good. You can find it wherever you find your podcast, or you can find it on YouTube. It's a radio drama. George Takei, Tim Russ. Those are the two big names that are in it. Just really good. Just really good. Moxie Dame. Sometimes, but no. No. Who said anything about that? You got to be careful. You're going to get me kicked off of YouTube. So don't say stuff like that. Every day is different. That's right. So be careful what you write in the chats. They do watch it. By the way, I am... Yes. Oh my God. I'm so excited for space. I am a huge Mel Brooks fan. And when I saw that come out that day, I was like sharing it. I'm like, yes. And Rick Moranis is coming back. So that's fantastic. No, I don't give anything a try. Oh, come on, John. You're smarter than the average bear. You know how to, you know how to avoid things. But are you smarter than Ted? Sorry. By the way, I am so ready for Ted season 2. Can we please have it now? Thank you. Thank you, Universal. Thank you, Peacock. Oh, I know. It's going to be so great. And the guy who played Colonel Sanders is coming back. Bill Pullman, Daphne Zúñiga, Mel Brooks. My God, you guys, Mel Brooks is 99. He's 99, right? 96, 99? I'm smarter than Ted. Sorry, Seth. It's true. I think we all are. There's a will, there's a way on things. Yep, that's right. So hire extra security for Rick Moranis, please. Please. We don't want him to go back into hiding. Is he 99? Okay, I thought he was. He outlived his wife, you guys. John, okay, so here's the deal. It's either John Candy's son is going to play his son, or it's Josh Gad. And his son is making a cameo appearance. He is an actor. His son is. Do you guys realize John Candy died when he was 42? Damn. And his dad passed away when he was 38. So Aaron J. Judge is 99. Okay. So hello, user 612. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you guys are doing great today. I'm so ready for it. I'm so ready for it. Bring it. That will be an homage. Okay. I know, right? Bring it. Maybe I should watch some Mel Brooks movies tonight. I can't go to Autumn the Producer's Play because she has the car. I'm going Sunday afternoon with my family, so I guess my ex is going tonight. Anywho. All right, guys, I got to go back to work. It's been fun on Free for All FriYAY. We do it every week on Friday, unless I have something else going on. Thank you so much for the 1,200 hearts. I would love to see that go above 3,000, 5,000 someday. That would be great. We'll get there, though. But everybody, have a wonderful evening. Oh, you have a great weekend, too. Live long and prosper, my friend. Everybody else live long and prosper. I was thinking of the Ford movie. I love Witness. That is such a good movie. Harrison Ford has great movies, except the last Indiana Jones movie. Sorry, Harrison. It's a piece of shit. Okay? Sorry. So, how do I give you what? Hearts? You have to go to, it's over on TikTok or on X. So, you're very welcome, Miss Connie. Miss Connie is my co-host. I will let you guys know about tomorrow. I'm going to Sunday's performance, so I think we're going to have tomorrow night. So, yeah, hearts are over. Wow. Damn, just jumped up. Cool. Yeah, I know. Oh, God, what were they thinking? I mean, the actress that was with him is in Fleabag, and she's really funny. She's a really funny comedian, but, oh, God. It was torture. It was torture. And I love Indiana Jones. Normally, when they do an Indiana Jones, they go to George and get his approval. I don't think they did it this time. I think they just went off Kathleen Kennedy, and oh my God, Becky, that was a mistake. Fire Kathleen Kennedy. It's time for new blood over there at Star Wars. Lucasfilms. It's time for new blood. So, hello, Grams Lori 57. Welcome to Galactic Cafe. So, everybody have a wonderful weekend. As I always say, pay it forward, kill them with kindness. Love your neighbor. You don't have to like them, but you should love them. There's more that unites us than divides us. Hello, Brooklyn and InView Studios LV. Welcome. Hello, strawberries. So, guys, as I love to say, use that lump 3 feet above your ass. And sci-fi unites us all. All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Behave, because I don't. I'll be side gigging a little bit. So, all right, guys, I'm hoping so. Because I've already told her she's just being a diva right now. So, my daughter. My kids are a part of the show when they want to be. If it doesn't interest them, they're just in the background. So that's how that works. But anywho. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Later, party people. The weekly show that started it all will return Sunday nights beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European Time. I host a show Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, 10 p.m. Central European Time called the Galactic Café. Bring your breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. Bring a beverage of your choice because it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and let's talk mostly about sci-fi. I host a show 5 times a week called Sci-Fi Mombie Studios. On Monday nights, it's Animation Domination Mondays. So join me at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European Time. Thursdays in the studio is dedicated to the Orville, Seth MacFarlane's amazing show. And me and the panel with Dark Helmet, JRC 99 US, Alicia AVP, Jack Beers, and Miss Connie Cleary.
We have such a great time reviewing all 3 seasons of The Orville plus the comics. So join us at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Central European Time. I also, on Saturday nights, have a triple threat. We start with The Muppets at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Central European Time. Later on Saturday nights, we are watching Star Trek The Original Series beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European Time. And it's back! Saturday Night Live returned in October. So come join me beginning at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, 6 a.m. Central European Time. When Ted Season 2 returns, because it's in post-production right now, so will we on Wednesday afternoons. And if Mission Log The Orville Talking Ted returns, we will watch that as well. So watch our social media. We've added 2 new shows to the Sci-Fi Mombie lineup. Sci-Fi Mombie found what? And Sci-Fi Mombie didn't burn it. So watch our social media for updated episodes and scheduling. Sci-Fi Mombie Studios and the Sci-Fi Mombie podcast and all of our shows will never, ever personally DM you for donations. Doesn't work that way. But there are 3 legitimate ways you could donate to Sci-Fi Mombie. Send us a cup of coffee at ko-fi.com. Help us with some tech gear and other things at Throne. And we also have Patreon memberships. They're $3 a month. Go to patreon.com/user?mark $849-72353. Scan those QR codes. Sci-Fi Mombie is all over social media. We stream daily to Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and TikTok. We're also on Patreon, Discord, Mastodon, Threads, Substack, IMDb Pro, Blue Sky, Pinterest, and Counter Social. And all of our handles are Sci-Fi Mombie. We have our own website at sci-fi-mombie.com. Send us an email. Check out our bio information. Check out our calendar of events. Look at Sci-Fi Mombie Security, how cute they are. And also sign up for our newsletter. So any improvements you think would help the website, email us, sci-fi-mombie.com. We have our own merchandise shop at sci-fi-mom-b.myspreadshop.com. David Cabiza drew our amazing original logo, and Dr. Omega has helped us warp it to all of our different shows. So we've picked a line of products that we thought that you would really, really enjoy. So slap one of these logos on there. Once again, sci-fi-mom-b.myspreadshop.com. Y'all are amazing. We love you very much. And thank you so much for hanging in with us all these years. And welcome to season 4. And we are proud that you are along with us. So keep supporting us, keep watching. And as I always say, announce the Orville and later party people.
Cosmic haze, lights flash in neon blaze, retro rockets start to soar. Sci-Fi Mombie wants much more. Sci-Fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-Fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Binary beats and signals hum, space age stories, here they come, with quirky charm and cosmic flair. Sci-Fi Mombies everywhere. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future bold. Sci-Fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-Fi Mombie, no matter where you are. and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future, bold.